Sudbury.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Community Safety and Correctional Services. Many of my constituents in Sudbury have expressed significant concerns about the news that the OPP has decided to move its search and rescue helicopter in Sudbury to Orillia. They're concerned about what this means for safety for our community and that of communities across Northern Ontario. From frontline police officers, search and rescue officers, doctors and nurses, city officials, along with average citizens, they're all saying the same thing, that the OPP's decision to move this helicopter to Orillia will have significant impacts on the health and safety of Northerners. So, Mr. Speaker, would the Minister provide to this House more information as to how the OPP reached this decision?
Thank you. Minister of Community Safety and Correctional Services.
Thank you, Speaker. And I want to thank the member from Sudbury for advocating for the safety and security of his community. Speaker, I'm glad to have the opportunity to stand in the legislature and discuss this very important issue. The safety and security of every Ontarian is the #1 priority of the ministry and of the government. And it's also the most important consideration for the Ontario Provincial Police. Given the questions being raised about this locally, I have sought for more information about how Sudbury and the North are served by aircraft in search and rescue operations. The OPP are mandated to provide certain police services across the province, including aviation support. The OPP have a responsibility to communicate their decisions effectively so that all communities in Ontario get the information they need to feel and be safe. Therefore, Speaker, we encourage the OPP to continue to communicate with the people of Sudbury so that they and all Northerners can be assured that public safety and aviation support in the North is maintained.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Minister, while I realize the OPP makes their own operational decisions, I and many constituents still have significant concerns about what this means for public safety. For example, we have an aging population in Northern Ontario, and one of our seniors goes missing. Time is of the essence. Adding an additional hour of flight time to get to Sudbury, let alone any other northern community, is very concerning. Mr. Speaker, we understand that this is an OPP decision, so can the Minister outline what is this government going to do in order to protect the safety of the public in Sudbury and right across Northern Ontario?
Thank you. Minister.
Speaker, I thank the member from Sudbury. Speaker, I have full confidence in the OPP to make the necessary decisions to keep all Ontarians safe. As I previously mentioned, I've requested more information from my Deputy Minister of Community Safety about this decision to better understand how it will continue to best serve the people of Northern Ontario. My most important priority is ensuring the safety and security of every Ontarian. I know, Speaker, the OPP, along with using their own aircraft, work with other ministries, local police forces, and the military to support search and rescue operations across Ontario. For example, the OPP has a 40-year history of working closely with the Ministry of Natural Resources and Forestry, who offer planes and helicopters primarily in the north, including Dryden, Sault Ste. Marie, Timmins, Sudbury, Thunder Bay, and Muskoka. This practice has been used effectively in the northwest and throughout northern parts of the province. Speaker, the OPP, like all police services in Ontario, have a responsibility to make decisions in the best